Hey, you out there. You want some culturally concise commentary? You want some co-hosts who actually are authentic and real? You can tell that they actually have some type of chemistry going on? You hate cloud chasing? That's cool. I actually got something in mind for you. So keep listening. You'll find out.
This is Touchdowns and Tangents, your weekly spot for NFL takes, culturally concise tangents, and context for the culture. What's up, everybody? Got our sound back this week. Live from Hawthorne, California. It's a dynamic duo. Only spot for NFL takes, topical tangents, concise commentary for the culture. I'm PD Camarillo, and he is
Kenneth Berry. What's good, everybody?
Man, it's been a week. Feels like it's been a year. It's only been a week.
It feels like a month already.
On the line, of course, we got our amazing producers. What up, Lucas? What up, Nikki?
Hola.
Phyllis?
This is busting, dude.
She took herself off mute, so I thought she was going to say something, but I guess not. It's fine.
I said howdy.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Howdy.
There you are with your non-twang howdy.
Howdy.
There you go. There's Tommy. Yeah, man, it's been a week in the sports world. Mainly, NBA has been kind of the talk of the story. Playing games going on this past week. The Lakers somehow found a way to barely beat a Minnesota team that was going through more friction than, shoot, I don't know, my family reunion this past weekend.
Recording in progress.
Escape.
Are you going to say anything, or are you just going to hit record on Zoom in the middle of the recording?
I said Chessgate.
We'll just let that simmer, dude.
I can't hear shit through my headphones right now.
Yeah, because you don't know how to use the boards.
No, I do. I just don't hear
You don't know how to use the boards. What is that going to do? You don't even know what that button does. You literally have no idea what that button does. You just pushed it.
Help me in this moment.
These are your headphones.
Obviously.
Well, play with these. These are the ones you got to turn up and down. This is the master volume. Test. That's my headphones. That goes up. That's probably yours. Can you hear us now?
I'm too. Jesus Christ.
Too loud?
It wasn't plugged in all the way?
Yeah, probably not. Attention to detail, sir.
That shit's come loud.
Are you good now? Can you hear me now?
I still can't hear them.
They're not talking.
No, but I couldn't hear them when they weren't talking. I could vaguely hear it from my phone, and I was like,
Bruh.
yeah, that's much better. It's definitely better. Sounds like one of y'all's in the
Yeah,
hallway.
what's your problem, Kenny? Not the Zooms.
Everybody relax, all right? Jesus.
But yeah, man.
No.
The Pelicans got eliminated.
Especially you,
Who
relax.
cares? Zion's gone. Who cares?
Not me, baby. Let's go Thunder.
Aren't
Yeah,
all
I
the
wonder
Texas teams out the
Zion's
playoffs?
go to the Knicks confirmed.
You really think the Thunder are going to beat the Timberwolves? I don't know, man.
I mean, no, but
SGA's gone.
Anthony Edwards was playing like he was on the take, man. I've never seen
Yeah,
dude
I
look
know.
so unaggressive in my entire life. Should have drafted Bo Cruz.
That's nasty word. That's really nasty word. You should apologize for saying that.
I mean, he had 7 points before he got hurt.
I mean, at least he's out there on like Zion.
He was like 2 of 13, bro. It was bad.
I mean, he's clearly the alpha on that team.
He didn't look like it that night. Looked like Karl Anthony Towns for the fourth quarter.
But when you're like the
When
youngest,
Karl Anthony Towns got that bullshit ass fifth foul called, that was some bullshit. But yeah, honestly, I sound like my dad, but NBA officiating is just so bad these days. It's like 1 second they're calling everything, the next second they're calling nothing. Like,
Dude, it's literally officiating in every sport. Like, it's just inconsistent.
yeah, that's the worst though. It's like,
It's
how do
not
you
even,
adapt?
It's not even just the NBA, dude. Yeah, it's terrible.
Sorry, I have ADD. I didn't think it was gonna be that loud and audible.
Wow. Really? You didn't know sound traveled?
You just mad because I made it though.
I didn't see you
If
make
I
it.
would have bricked it, you would have talked hella shit.
Did you make it?
I did make it.
Did you really make it?
I did.
Feel better about yourself now?
Yep.
Gonna file your taxes on time?
Yeah, something like that.
Good.
But yeah, in the East, it was the Raptors that were eliminated, right? No.
They lost. They blew like what, a 20-point lead to the Bulls or 18-point lead or something like that.
Yep. DeMar DeRozan's daughter was screaming every time the Raptors were at the free throw line. That was the talk
Well, it
of
worked,
the news
so-
today.
Love to see
It
it.
works.
If you can't make a free throw without like a child yelling at you, then I guess you kind of suck at your job.
Yeah, she actually lives in Toronto, so she had to miss school to go see her dad play.
And
Damn,
double
that's
taxes.
crazy. His daughter's Canadian? Ew.
Well, he played there for like 10 years.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
a dual
I'm
citizenship.
kidding, dude.
Yeah, she
I'm
probably
kidding,
speaks
bro.
French too.
Yeah, she probably says a boot and a every sentence.
You probably have to. I mean, Canada's also incredibly racist, so she's staying in like the lap of luxury. She's not like in fucking Alberta or Toronto. She might be in Toronto, Ontario, but she's not like in Edmonton, Alberta or some shit like that. Chilling with the Hart family.
Let's not pretend like you know Canadian geography.
Yeah, Kenny was just saying a bunch of
Yeah,
shit there.
Kenny
He had
just-
no idea what he
yeah.
was saying.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
actually
did, bro.
do.
You know, for
You
a
did it,
fact,
bro.
You have to say the
no
country
idea
and the
what he was saying
province.
there.
You can't just say Toronto. You got to say Toronto, Ontario. Halifax, Nova Scotia.
I've never heard
Did
anyone
Drake
say
say
Toronto,
that? Who said
Ontario,
that?
bro.
That's literally how they say it. As Canadians,
I've
Then
never
you
heard
have to
anyone
say
say
like
that.
the
They say
fucking
Toronto.
country,
They
and
don't
the
even.
province.
They didn't pronounce it correctly. They say Toronto.
Yeah, they just say Toronto, bro. It's one of those datelines where you don't need to say the Providence.
You're doing too much, Kenny.
Anyway, moving on. Other news of the week: the baseball season at a wraps, and the Tampa Bay Rays are on a hot streak, 13-0.
Which would just lead to disappointment and sadness because they're not winning the World Series or making the playoffs.
The Angels are playing decent too. The Dodgers look like shit. Which, sorry, Dodger fans, but it was about that time.
They're dodging the World Series. That's what they're doing.
Well, they've been doing that the past like 7 years, so it's nothing new. Just this year they have to get people's edged all the way to the ACLS.
Did you say the ACLS?
Isn't that what it's called?
The NLCS. They play in the
NLCS.
National League.
Yeah, my
National
bad.
League Championship Series.
My bad.
Fuck, you don't know.
You knew what I
anything.
meant.
You almost
No,
said
nobody
it.
know. No,
what I
no,
meant,
no, no, no. Nobody knew what you meant.
I
You said
meant-
AL.
You knew what I meant.
You said A.
ACL tear.
You said ACLS. You said ACLS. What the fuck? They're gonna go on the tear in the ACLS this year. Really? Dumb motherfucker.
In NFL news, the biggest news that we're going to talk about this week, some linebackers are on the trading block. Devin White requested a trade from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa says they have no plans on trading dude. He's expected to get anywhere from 18 to 20 million in his next contract.
Yeah, not happening, bro.
He's already making 11.73
Someone
Yeah.
said
rookie deal.
We'll give you 12, mate.
Someone said they could get a second and like a fourth or a fifth for him.
No.
Call it a day.
Come on. No.
I'm not giving up a first for him.
Yeah, I don't think I would give up a first
A
and pay
second,
him.
I'd give up Renfro in a second.
I mean, Roquan went for a second.
Yeah,
And
but
Roquan's
that's because
arguably
the
better.
Ravens are dumb.
He's definitely better than Devin White. Devin White really should be playing outside linebacker.
That's because the
Actually,
Ravens
no,
are
he has to play middle
stupid.
because he's bad in coverage, but he runs a 4.42.
I don't think you can put all the the regression in coverage on him, that whole defense kind of took a step back.
That's true. But, I mean, he could be my starting middle linebacker, hands down. If anything, he'll just get a shit ton of tackles. Like, bro, just play in their backfield. Occasionally cover a tight end. You run a 4-4-2. You went to LSU. You can't suck.
And in Baltimore, which we already brought up, Patrick Queen is supposed to be on the block as well.
The LSU backer.
Yeah, but he didn't request a trade. He sucks.
Yeah, I think it's more of like they already have Roquan, who they pay at the position.
Yeah, I guess that's why
Lamar.
they traded for Roquan, because they figured Patrick Queen sucks. We'll get rid of him.
We should be a cheaper option.
Yeah, I don't think he sucks. I think he had a good rookie year, and the past 2 years have been all right.
He doesn't fit.
I just don't think
defense, I guess.
I just don't think he was ever really like a true Mike. I think he should have always been kind of a Will, and I think he's still trying to find himself a role there.
But they just switched DCs, so that's probably like the biggest issue.
Yeah, I think he'll have a better year this year, all the way around.
Well, not if he stays with Baltimore.
I mean, even that Baltimore defense before they got Roquan, they were looking kind of suspect, and then they kind of came together at the end of the season.
Yeah.
I think a full offseason with him and Rowe, I think that would have been good. I think that will be good. So, yeah. I mean, I don't think you even have to re-sign him this year. So if I'm the Ravens, I just at least give one more year before I punt him. But he won't cost a first or a second. He should be able to get traded for a third or fourth.
Yep.
Especially with Jeff Okudah getting traded for a fifth.
Okay, that made no sense to me.
No, that's a fair trade. He had the best year of his career. He gave him one touchdown and had like 59% completion percentage.
For a fifth-round pick? You think that's fair?
Fifth?
Hey, bro, he was looking like a bust for like the last 3 years. He got hurt two out of his first 3 years in the league, then had a really bad season, then had a decent season, then got hurt again. Last year was his best season.
Belichick should have made the call, bro.
Nah.
So pissed.
Falcons now have two young.
I trade him to another NFC team. Get him out of the fucking conference, bro. What the fuck?
The Lions and the Falcons are never going to see each other in the playoffs. So
you don't know that, sir.
I feel like those teams trade with each other too.
Yeah, they're not. When
are
they
those
are
are teams that trade together.
When are they going to see each other?
So dumb.
They're not perennial playoff. Play. If it was like the Lions and the Seahawks, I'd agree with you. But Lions and Falcons, they both suck and they're rebuilding. So
whatever you say, mate.
All right. We're speeding right through it. College football. Let's go.
Well, so this week, this Saturday, August 15th, at noon is the USC spring game. Not only that, Cliff Kingsbury, who's fresh back from Taiwan or Bangkok or whatever, wherever he was in Thailand.
Lady boy.
You said it, not me. It's a weird place. That's the weird first place to go, like right after you get fired as a head coach. You go straight to Taiwan and just go radio silent and then come back. And now you're
I thought it was Thailand.
Thailand, not Taiwan.
You said Taiwan, totally different.
When you think
Taiwan would have sounded better,
sir.
Nah, Taiwan would be a lot worse.
I mean, you just stay away from Tiananmen Square. You're fine.
Bro, who's going to go to Taiwan?
People go there for
manufacturers.
If you want to get something manufactured, you go straight there.
Not football coaches, buddy.
Hey, man, these coaches be going all types of weird-ass places. But, yeah, he's the senior
to get his fucking jogger line off the fucking ground.
You never know. I mean,
that's pretty cheap, brother.
If you can they're giving out NIL deals for shit. You think coaches are getting NIL deals on the low and just being quiet about it? Oh, for sure. They're definitely getting deals, like real deals about it.
He's about to be sponsored by Fabletics.
Oh, no way, dude.
They have a men's
Cliff by Fabletics.
Body by Cliff. Jeggings by Cliff.
Shut up, Lucas. I can see you wearing some Cliff Kingsbury leggings.
When you're
I could see you wearing some fucking Cliff Kingsbury leggings.
You really would.
Yeah, with the fucking little USC logo on the
you
bottom.
don't wear socks, bro. So we already know you're wearing like some fucking jeggings and some Toms. You're wearing Toms.
For what, mate?
Or some. You're not Australian, bro.
Wait, you don't wear socks, bro?
I mean, sometimes I get lazy and I don't wear the sock.
You didn't notice the past 2 weeks?
Yo,
that was one night, by the way, dude. It's not that disgusting.
Wash your feet, my guy.
It was at least 2 nights. But after we called you out.
It was literally one. Dude.
Nah, that's cat. Every time I saw you, you weren't wearing socks.
No, I ran out of socks. That's why I went to
Target. How you run out of socks and you went to the Target self-checkout? You ran out of socks and you were in Target for 20 minutes trying to use the self-checkout. You could have just got more socks. You could have stole extra socks. They wouldn't have cared.
That's why I went to Target to get more socks.
And then you wash the socks after you wear them. You know that, right? You let them dry in the bathroom.
What are you even saying? You
have clean feet.
Rambling, dude.
No, I'm wearing socks on my feet right now, and they're clean.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I've seen you not wear socks too, my guy.
And we've all not wearing socks, but we've all not worn socks for like a whole week. This man didn't wear socks on 4 different occasions that I was present to.
Night, man.
That was not a fucking
Sockgate.
Yeah.
No, I have ankle socks, so you probably didn't see them because you can't see.
Here we
go. Only babies get away with that excuse.
Sock chick.
Yup. Nikki's like, this man has not worn socks. You must have got fucking ballet. You must have got ballet socks, to where we just can't see them at all.
Yeah, maybe I do. So what, dude? So what, bro? Sue me.
That could actually be possible. Like we could find a case for that.
Yeah,
it's a very litigious society.
Okay. Barry School of Law.
I think it's a.
No, I have friends who are actual lawyers. Like so.
Like emotional damage, I think.
Good for you.
What you say, Nikki?
So I think it'd be under like emotional damage, maybe.
Emotional damage. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
What's the one? Indecent exposure.
All right, so you're gonna finish setting up your fucking USC Pro Day you've been teasing for the past 2 months?
I was gonna wait because I have all the other. I'm gonna just drop it all in one day.
Okay, so that's again your college football spot.
No, actually,
your college football spot for like 6 weeks.
You kind of caught me off guard, bro.
For like the past. Oh, I got you caught off guard with the segment you've been doing for 4 years every week. My bad, guy.
Ain't shit happening.
My bad, guy.
Nah.
You've been saying that for 6 weeks. Every week you're like, yeah, USC Pro Day in a month, USC Pro Day in 2 weeks, USC Pro Day in a week.
And it was pouring down raining.
Spring game in 2 weeks, USC spring game in 2 weeks.
USC spring game.
Sound worse than a fucking Jamaican DJ, bro.
First off, you're gonna stop incorporating old CSUN jokes and bringing them back into the future because you know that was never your joke. It was Andrew's joke.
Half my jokes aren't even my jokes.
Yes, you fucking joke thief. No, like 80% of your jokes aren't your jokes. They're just recycled.
Especially the good ones. Probably 95% of the good ones.
All the funny shit Pete said, he stole it from me.
Oh my God.
He stole it from me, or he stole it from Aaron Barry, or he stole it from other group chats. He definitely stole from Andrew.
Buddy.
I got nothing to say, man.
You stole a lot of Andrew's jokes, man.
I'm a PR guy.
What you're talking about?
I'm a distribution amplification kind of guy, you know? Like,
at least you didn't fuck up it.
I don't make the ideas. I just make them go beyond their direct reach. Help them expand, you know?
So you're like the you're like the BK theme song guy.
I wish, man. I think those were fucking brilliant.
The remix too? Yeah, brilliant. Bottom line is though,
Kenny ain't got shit to talk about.
Nah, college football, because I mean it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. There's like one. There's like one thing. I'm gonna get it out. There's like one thing.
Something about Coach Prime. Insert Coach Prime random.
No.
Yeah. No. All right, let's see. What is it? Random kid from Hawthorne who signed. All right.
Nah.
Oh, damn.
Are you done?
I already went to your top 3 go-to.
No, because you don't even know what I have in my back pocket.
All right, let's see it.
This is NIL news.
Let's see it.
Shut up, Lucas. This is NIL news. All right, so the WNBA draft happened, right? Aaliyah Boston was no. It's fucked up, but it's like,
this is not college football.
This is NIL based, and if you listen,
now it's WNBA time. Apparently.
WNBA time. My bad.
Lucas, let the professionals handle this, okay? You just sit back and not wear socks. All right, so
yeah,
Aaliyah,
I'm not wearing socks. Actually,
hold on.
Damn, he's not Muslim either. This isn't a Ramadan issue.
I didn't
Shut
say
up.
he was.
You just said haram like we didn't hear it.
What does it mean for Ramadan? What does Ramadan got to do with this?
Well, it's not a harem and it's not haram, so either way, you're wrong. You're fucking dumb.
Not wearing socks is haram.
I swear to God, bro. You're so stupid. Why are you like this? And actually, it would be more of like him not wearing socks is a jihad, but you don't know shit.
Come on,
Wait, what?
You don't even know fucking Muslim naming.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You just say harem for anything that might be.
I said haram.
Why? Just say ratio. Just say ratio. Just say ratio. Just say ratio. How about that?
You call me
it makes more sense
now.
It makes more sense if you say ratio, since you're just using words in the wrong context.
No, that's the right context. Yeah. I know what haram means.
All right. Bottom line is, Aaliyah Boston, her WNBA contract is like almost $1 million less than what she would have got in college. Like in college, WNBA players are getting like $1 million. I think Angel Reese, her NIL evaluation is close to $3 million. It's literally cheaper for them to stay in school than to go to the WNBA and get drafted. As a number one overall pick, she's going to make like $800,000. And NIL in college, she's making
because
like $1
more
million.
people watch college basketball women's than the WNBA.
I'm just saying that's really fucked up. Imagine.
It's true though. More people watch college basketball because they have at least like 10, 40, 100,000 people that may go to a game baked in, plus the alumni, plus whatever they get on TV. With WNBA, you just got like 1,000 people that got season tickets, and maybe like another 100 people that got the tickets for free, and then maybe like 2 or 3 AAU teams. And yeah, it's pretty much your WNBA audience.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. Also,
whatever's on fucking. You can't even tell me what channel NBA TV is, bro.
On NBA TV.
Exactly. Nobody knows what channel NBA TV is.
It's worse than the Pac-12 network setup.
That's a fucking trivia question. What channel's NBA TV? Like no
across multiple cable platforms. Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's the trick question. People wouldn't even know that. Be like, what the fuck is cable?
Exactly. But yeah, and lastly, actually, no, fuck it. This one counts too. So the Havender twins, who led Miami to like an Elite Eight appearance in women's basketball, and they have like the highest NIL.
Bro, you're really wasting the fucking time.
Of course,
they're going to the WWE. They retired from college basketball to go to the WWE. So they went from one bag to another. Yes, they've been rumored that they were going to be
WWE. They're not even that big. The fuck?
Yeah, but you don't have to be that big in the WWE, and they're blonde,
they're
blonde white girls with like millions of followers and tens of $millions in endorsement deals. And the WNBA's already been tapping into a lot of college basketball players and wrestlers anyway.
That's weird.
Yeah, they're gonna turn them into the new Bella Twins, pretty much, or whatever Jake Paul is. So
yeah, okay.
That's
All right, touchdown or turnover, Lucas? You want to read?
WNBA still takes an L.
Okay. 80. OBJ signed with Ravens. $18 million deal, $15 million guaranteed. Touchdown or turnover.
That's a turnover to the cost. Marcus Peters versus the Kansas City Chiefs on that Monday night game. This is a fucking turnover, bro. Not only do receivers go to Baltimore to die, but the Ravens really gave OBJ $15 million when no one was even trying to give him 10, bro. He's 31 years old. Didn't play last year. was looking mid 2 years ago when he was healthy and the Browns let him go. He had like 4 good games with the Rams. And yeah, man, the rest of that Ravens secondary is already question marks enough. They're about to be. Yeah, you remember that picture they took of the fucking yacht with the Giants? That's going to be them in a fucking hospital, bro, because they all about to be on IR. Probably sign Sammy Watkins again mid-season, bro. That's how many injuries they're going to have.
Oh, my God, dude. Yeah.
But yeah, if everything clicks, they got a lot of explosiveness in that group. It's just hopefully their Achilles and ACLs don't explode.
Well,
go ahead, Kenny.
Got like shit. I think $10 million in like escalators potentially. So on its face, it's like you got to do a lot to get this $18 million. But it's also like really stupid because
I don't think so, bro. They said if like 15 of it was guaranteed.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the escalators
they're just giving him the money because they want to appease Lamar. So
the escalators have to do with like certain yardage marks, and it's like, well, who's throwing him the ball?
Why are you talking about
but if it's guaranteed, it's $15 million. It's not an escalator.
I'm saying,
is it an escalator or an elevator? Who knows?
For the stuff that is an escalator, the extra $3 million or whatever, like the yardage, it's like, okay, this only makes sense if you have a quarterback to throw to him. Otherwise, this is where receivers go to die.
Well, I mean, Tyler Huntley has got a pretty.
Tyler Huntley's a free agent,
so $13 million of it is guaranteed.
Don't bring him back.
Man, they gotta pay him if they're gonna bring him back, and they haven't paid Lamar, so it's like you're gonna trade Patrick Queen allegedly.
Yeah,
you should have had money in escrow already. You won't pay Lamar. People keep saying Lamar's injury prone and he gets hurt at the wrong possible times, but then just ignores that like the whole Ravens team has been injury prone like the last 4 years.
Right.
And their strength and conditioning team, the strength and conditioning staff has been awful. And how does the strength coach give the starting quarterback COVID and he gets COVID multiple times and gives players on the team COVID multiple times? I'm just like, so are we just like we're just making up the rules as we go because it's Lamar? I get if you don't want to pay him $260 million guaranteed. I understand it because nobody. I mean, hell, you're not paying Mahomes $260 million guaranteed. You got this shit spread out over 10 years for a reason, and it's a team-friendly deal. But with Lamar, it's like it's just easier to use his running ability against him when everybody lorded over it, and you know. Like, they didn't do that shit to Michael Vick when he was with the Eagles. It was like, oh, he's an MVP candidate for sure. But it's really, like, the racism is kind of rearing its ugly head. But more than that, people are just hypocrites because if this dude was whiter than Andrew Luck and had the same numbers, he had already been paid. They'd call him like the
whole thing is like, bro,
like his team has been trash, and he's the only thing holding the team up.
I'm pretty
he's
sure
not good enough to get paid.
I'm pretty sure if Lamar was coming out in this draft, he'd be the number 1 pick
easily. It wouldn't be close.
He has less question marks than all the other prospects in this draft combined. Not only has he influenced them, but he's better than them.
Mm-hmm.
Outplayed his whole draft
It's like
class.
we talk about how important the quarterback position is all the time, and never do franchise quarterbacks enter any sort of free agency. And here's this guy with the exclusive tag, so teams can negotiate with him, and it's like nobody's even tried. Nobody's even taken a bite. Like, no one's even like, what in the fucking world is that, bro? Like, that is wild to me. Like, for all these teams to just come out and say, like, oh yeah, like, no, we're not interested in him as soon as he becomes available. Like, bro, MVP quarterbacks don't get to the market. The fact that you're not even going to kick the tires on him, you're doing a disservice to yourself, and it's weird because you guys talk about how important quarterback is every single year. Talk about how you want to win. You talk about how you want to put butts in seats. Lamar does all that, and yet he's still just being, I hate to say it, but like blackballed.
Yeah.
All right, next one, Lucas.
All righty. trade Jeff Okudah for a 5th-round pick to the Falcons.
That's a turnover for the Lions, touchdown for Jeff and the Falcons.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think the Lions are kind of the interesting pick in the draft. Nobody really is sure what they're going to do.
They also have 2 firsts, so
yeah, they have 2 firsts. Some people think they may even trade back out of that spot, depending on how it goes. People talked about offensive line. People have talked about even quarterback, defensive line, corner. But I think now trading Jeff just kind of makes it easier for them to go corner there. It's kind of a reach for the position, but I don't know. If he's the best player at the position and he's a position of need, then you got to do what you got to do. But that's also kind of what they did with Jeff Okudah, so I don't really know what the fuck the Lions are going to do.
He was, to be fair, he was mocked incredibly high, Jeff Okudah, when he was coming out because he had no holes in his game. And just he caught a bad break when he got to the league. Now, Christian Gonzalez and Devin Witherspoon is seen as the best DB in the draft class by far because of his physicality. He ran a 4.42 at his pro
Why
day
is
recently.
Porter Jr. falling out of the considerations? No.
Not really.
Is he falling now?
He's in the 20s. He's in the mid-20s.
But
he was never
a few weeks ago, people were talking about him going top 10.
Nah.
It's like, before the combine, people were talking about him going top 10.
It's the same thing with the reports. It's the same thing with the reports of guys or people talking about how this receiver class really isn't that deep. You guys don't realize a lot of guys are going to fall to the second round. All these receivers getting mock draft, they're not necessarily going to go there. The difference is with Detroit, it's a touchdown for both sides because Atlanta needed a corner, didn't want to draft. They didn't want to draft another corner. They took AJ Terrell at 8 a couple of years ago. Do you really want to take another corner that high and still have to pay him when you could take Okudah? He has to prove himself all over again, and then if you do pay him, you're not breaking the bank because you just paid a bunch of money for Jesse Bates at free safety. So it makes sense to have an all-pro corner, you had all-pro safety, and then you got a guy who could be a Pro Bowl corner with his ability in a new setting in Okudah. And you only gave up a 5th. That's pretty cheap. You look at Detroit, yeah, they got the best out of him, but now they don't have to pay him, so they can just go get another corner if they want to with no red flags and start all over at corner, which is what they're probably going to do this draft. And you could look at a defensive player. They could take a Nolan Smith. They could just run a hybrid defense somehow. They have a lot of options, and with all those options and those high draft picks, they could swap that out for more picks. They could make a monster trade that nobody saw coming. So it could be really interesting how that goes, but I think both teams won the trade.
Next one.
No.
Yeah, we don't care what you think, Lucas. It's okay.
It's like a fat L. Anyways, Daniel Snyder sold the Commies for $6 billion to Magic Johnson and his ownership group.
Well, to be fair, Magic Johnson is like the most insignificant person.
Yeah, he's like literally the minority owner.
But he's in there, so yeah, we got one.
Whatever. I just said, man, yeah, whatever, dude. I don't remember the group.
Yeah, I forgot who the main dude is. His name's Josh something, but yeah, I mean it's a touchdown for Daniel Snyder because he got $3 billion to fucking crawl in whatever hole he's been reluctantly trying to stay out of.
That's true.
Will he still spill the beans though? Will he just embarrass all these owners and just release all this info? That's the real question.
Snitch.
It seems like he wants to see the world burn.
What else are you gonna do though with that much money? You got a wife who probably got him by the ball sack.
Man.
Shit, yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do. You can't buy sports teams. Like no one's gonna be like, oh yeah, here's your franchise, Dan Snyder. So like, what are you gonna fuck around with? Like, what are you gonna fill your time with?
Be a rich white.
And he's
dude.
been such a fucking micromanager on the team for a while. Like, he really not gonna have shit to meddle in. Or
he's just gonna be another rich white billionaire.
Yeah,
or rich white billionaire
to work for his company.
Might take over Epstein's Island. Who knows?
Oh man,
should do a Firefest. Firefest tour. Time money to work, man. Let's do it. Next.
There's a Rolling Loud in Thailand, by the way.
Yep.
That show's wild.
That's so cool, man.
I think there's one
Anyways,
in Singapore, too, I think.
What's his face ate a fucking roach? I'm sick of little fucking Uzi Vert.
Why?
This motherfucker just ate a roach.
Right.
Like, bro, he's like our age.
I
And
mean,
he's
people eat lobsters.
no, but like he's our
Patriots
age and he's
signed
clout
Trace
chasing this
McSorley.
demon shit. It's weird.
All right, say that again. Sorry.
Patriots signed Trace McSorley.
A dude who's never won.
Patriots signed Trace McSorley.
Is he related to Nikki? They have the same last name.
He went to Penn State. They're gonna make him a receiver.
Maybe.
He's gonna become a receiver.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just kidding,
A receiver, yeah,
I know that's not your last name.
There are like 800 million last names that start with MC out there.
They all
Max
sound the same to
Donalds.
me.
That's true.
And Pete can't pronounce any of them.
It's not McEnany, it's McEnany. Okay.
Yeah, she's not a Mick. She's a Mac. That'll get you stabbed in certain Irish communities.
Whoa, dude.
Big Mac, baby.
You gotta like know the enunciation of the first two letters because it's like a Crips and Bloods thing.
All right, touchdown or turnover, though?
I think us snoring kind of confirmed it that it's
A punt?
Okay, great. All right.
A punt?
A drop? What's it? A drop punt?
History of the Patriots, bro. Who
He's
is that guy?
He's gonna play receiver.
Never heard of him in my phone.
I bet money he catches a pass this year. He's gonna.
Well, he better have hands.
He's a white dude who's athleticism who played QB in college. He'll.
Are you saying that he's gonna be like another Edelman? Is that what you're saying?
He's gonna be a poor man's. He's faster than Edelman actually.
Okay.
So
well, he's also taller. So
I mean, I wouldn't. He runs harder, so I wouldn't be surprised. Like if he ends up becoming a receiver, an emergency receiver, Mac Jones throws a flea flicker to him downfield in a preseason game. I'm gonna be like, I knew it.
All right, two more. Next.
alrighty. So the new helmet, it's only for quarterbacks, right? I believe.
Yeah.
So there's a new quarterback helmet that the NFL just released, and it's supposed to limit concussions and such.
Yeah, it's specifically designed for the impact of hitting the ground. I'm gonna say it's a turnover because why the fuck do quarterbacks get everything? What about the linemen that are literally smacking each other from
Nobody cares about linemen.
close range, hand to hand, like on every snap? Not the guy who gets hit
People don't
maybe
realize
10 times a game
People don't
on
realize
the worst
that.
day.
People don't realize playing offensive line and defensive line is literally getting into a car accident every 3.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Just
pretty
whiplash
much.
all day.
It's like two semi trucks running into each other.
Like on those Ram commercials where you just see them.
Go ahead. Let Nikki talk.
Let Nikki cook.
To be fair, like, wouldn't you think out of every position that's constantly on the field, the quarterback is the most vulnerable and defenseless?
I
No.
guess, and also the white
I mean,
is
if they're on a bad team, I guess.
most
You
prolific.
ever had a running back run up the back of your leg when you didn't see it coming and there was a whole hole? They could have not ran up your
On a
ass. But
consistent basis, you're how do you say? Like, you're not planted on the ground. Like, you're not like ready for anything happening. Like,
yeah, you are.
You should always be ready.
You brace yourself to get hit, and most of the time, you set up the
Your
pass.
Your center of gravity isn't regulated. Like, you're not planting yourself.
Oh,
I mean, you can say that about receivers when the quarterback throws a bad ball over the middle, or the tight end who has to chip the D in and then go out and get hit on a route. And if anything, the most vulnerable person in football is the punter.
Yeah, but they're hardly out on the field though, and it's like
Yeah, but
Antonio
They're not
Brown
real people,
Super
though.
Saiyan kicked a
you
dude in
can't
the
even
face.
touch a punter without getting a penalty though. So it's like,
You could fucking tear a punter's quad and never hear from him again.
honestly,
pretty much.
Antonio Brown should have been in the Hall of Fame just for that alone.
He fucking
But
Hayuk
then
the
he
dude in the
fucked it-
face.
Then he fucked it all up, bro.
So yeah, he almost returned a punt for a TD,
Hey,
knocking out
drop
Daniel
kicks.
Sepulveda.
That shit was wild, bro.
Bro, he be in the WWE right now doing that exact move as a finisher.
oh my god, don't give him any ideas, dude. He's gonna show up in the WWE now.
Nah,
He'll
USC
show up
won't
in
touch him now.
He'll show up in AEW for real though.
Yeah, he will.
I mean, you already got Rick Ross down there. But yeah, it's I think everybody's vulnerable in football. It's just quarterbacks. If you lose one, they're the hardest to replace because there's only one of them.
That's true.
Now, it's really hard if you lose a franchise left tackle, but you can kind of scheme that away sometimes. But like the same way there's not a bunch of Hall of Fame left tackles and centers and guards, there's also not a lot of Hall of Fame quarterbacks walking around. So that's why, because it's a one-of-one kind of position. As far as ratio goes, yeah.
All right, next one, last one.
Maybe. So the Vikings are not committing to Dalvin Cook. So, it's sort of starting trade rumors here and there. Touchdown or turnover?
I'm going to say I'm not sure. And here's why. I think it's a touchdown because we know running backs get to a certain age and their production goes off a cliff. He's also had his fair share of injuries. Brought back backup Matt Madison or whatever, who's
Boise State product,
who's been pretty solid in spot duty when Cook's been out. But at the same time, it's like the running back market is so packed right now, and especially with Saquon and Josh Jacobs not even wanting to sign their franchise tags and no real progress on long-term deals. It's like, what are you really going to get for Cook? Plus, Mixon is supposed to be out there. Zeke's a free agent. King Henry's potentially out there as well. So it's like,
Josh Jacobs didn't sign his franchise tag yet.
So it's like, what are you really going to get for Cook? Probably not anything worth what he's actually worth. So you just keep him another year and let him hit the market.
Plus, Saquon and Dexter Lawrence want more money, and they gave it all to Daniel Jones. So
that's
going to
true.
be a problem.
Take your tangent. You ready, Nikki? Let me play the sound.
Yeah. I think the first one was talking about.
Pretty sure NFL Blitz is going to come find us one day.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one.
Oh, so
repeat then?
It was saying that what was it? I read it that there was like the truck guy who hit him. Like there was malicious intent behind.
Dwayne Haskins lawsuit that somebody drugged him and that he was hit on purpose.
The newest one that came out is specifically against the guy driving, what was it, like a dump truck or something?
A big-ass dump truck, yeah.
Saying that he had way more than enough time to stop, but he didn't on purpose, theoretically.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot, man.
He wasn't a sketchy racist part of town, so impossible.
The thing about that, though, is that, like, this lawyer has been grasping at every single straw. Like, they've been suing everybody. Like, anybody and everybody they've been putting lawsuits out against, which is, like, not saying that nothing happened to him, but it's, like, really tearing down the credibility. Because why are you trying to put blame on every single party, like, that could possibly be involved?
Because that's what good lawyers do. They fight for you.
Right, but it's like,
whether you're right or wrong is irrelevant in law. It's what you can prove.
It's just tearing down the credibility of the case in the first place, because if something did happen to him, like, you know what I mean?
Something did happen. He's dead.
No, like, if there was malicious intent behind his death.
Which is really hard to prove.
She's saying you can't blame.
No, I understand.
You can't.
Like, next thing
you can't find one person guilty when you're trying to blame everybody.
Exactly.
And the bumblebees flying around.
Exactly.
Like, they're going to start throwing lawsuits out against the mosquitoes. Like, that just tears down the credibility of the case, and then no one's going to care anymore.
Yeah, and that attorney is doing what he thinks is best. And from the outside looking in, yeah, he kind of looks like a ambulance chasing piece of shit. But if his job is to get money for the family and do that, then he has to be the bad guy. He's to wear that. And it's going to follow him in his other cases when it's like, hey, are these the practice you're used to? Like, when I go into court with you, or a judge is going to be automatically prejudicial against me because I hired you, he has to live with that too. So, yeah, you're right. And it's kind of a dirty ass game.
Next one.
Is Jake Paul actually worthy enough to be a legit MMA fighter? He got paired up against who was it?
Nate Diaz, crazy ass.
Yeah.
Didn't he just lose? Or was it the other Paul brother that lost?
Jake got knocked out. Jake lost to fuck.
Whoever just fought, yeah.
He was a legitimate fighter, but like not in boxing.
The like retired fighter or something?
Of course, yeah. I forgot who he lost to.
Yeah. Like, he ain't fighting nobody credible, so I don't really care. But to see him probably get his face beat in or possibly beat to death by Nate Diaz, unless Nate Diaz is getting paid to take a dive or take it easy on him too.
He lost to Tommy Fury.
Yeah.
In Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Because Tommy Fury couldn't make it to America because his visa, he wasn't granted a visa.
And because he's British, mate.
And because the Saudis, just trying to sports wash everything.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They just let anyone in. As long as it's entertaining or it involves money.
And the fact that like UFC and WWE are owned by the same conglomerate, pretty much.
Well, not yet.
Well, yeah, but like
it's gonna be.
This is if this pay-per-view goes well for them, they're gonna get more and more of these deals, and then eventually Jake will be in a wrestling ring with his brother.
Is this a UFC fight? I don't think it is. Isn't it? Whatever Jake Paul's.
No, I think it's a UFC fight.
Yeah, it's a UFC fight.
I think this time it's an MMA fight. Because he said he wasn't going to do much boxing more. Jake said he wasn't going to do much more boxing anyway. Bro, you're never going to fight Canelo like this. I don't care if you are rich and white. Like, you're not going to fight Canelo like this. And Canelo wouldn't put his legacy in danger in fighting you either. So like, everybody's like, oh, Logan almost beat Mayweather. Logan was on fucking roids. Or some kind of gear or some shit. Like, he was on some shit. You can physically tell. He don't walk around that fucking yoked. Like, it's just not a thing. So when you take on a guy like Mayweather, who clearly knocked him out on his feet and then held him up, like, to keep the fight from going the full distance, like, these boxers, like, they never got paid the money they should have got paid in their prime. Or their whole career. So, of course, they're going to fight an influencer for a bag. Hell, fucking KSI was at WrestleMania. And a big-ass energy drink that him and Logan Paul have. They do business together. And then when his brother Jake asks Logan, hey, when are you going to fight KSI? I want to fight KSI. And Logan's like, that's my fucking business partner. You guys aren't going to fight each other. That's bad business. That's going to fucking draw a wedge. It's a whole fucking nasty clout chase fest. That's all it is. And people are going to watch.
All right, next one.
I'm never paying for that shit, though. Oh.
Yeah, I can't.
Stream East.
Paul brother.
I've seen bum fights more impressive.
Shout out to Kendall RIP.
The GOAT.
All right, so should the Falcons trade up in the draft, or should they give Desmond Ridder a chance?
Yeah, so reports came out that the Falcons are really digging deep on quarterbacks, doing their due diligence. I think it depends. I think what is their pick? What, like
8?
They have like 8 again, I think.
They pick up the Raiders.
A lot of people are saying Hooker's not going to fall out of the top 10. So I mean, I think you could potentially get him at 8, give Riddler another year.
Was that a Hooker falling out of the top 10?
Yeah, there's a lot of people saying that.
Hayden Hooker.
Dude, Hendon Hooker's not going top 10, bro.
There's a lot of people saying that he is.
Yeah,
there's people saying he's the third quarterback.
He really is. If he doesn't tear his ACL, he's the third best QB in the draft.
Yeah, but he tore it. That's the problem.
He'll be ready by training camp. Teams don't really care about that shit as much as
he's throwing, right? Yeah, he's threw at his pro day. Yeah, he threw at his pro day.
Oh my god, bro!
Standing throwing, not like running throwing, because
Did he have a brace on or?
Yeah. I mean, he had a brace on before he got hurt. So when it comes down to it, guys are going to do what's best for them. And teams are like, he could go to the Vikings. Like, teams are really, we might as well get, him. He's what, 25, 26?
Jesus.
Yeah.
He's that old?
24, something like that. He spent a lot of time at Virginia Tech because they were trash, and then they didn't want him anymore. He went to Tennessee and flourished because that's what his actual ability can grant and do. But he pretty much was Virginia Tech's offense, and it was a shitty offense. So him leaving was actually the best thing for him going to Tennessee. But there's no way you take a QB at 8 unless Bryce Young somehow falls because people are hating on his height. Somehow
Right,
if Anthony Richardson falls, yeah, you got to take that. You got to take him. Sorry.
How tall is
Yeah,
Bryce?
Bryce Young?
He's like 5'10".
Yeah, he's like 5'10", 5'9".
No, he's not.
5'9".
No, he's not 5'9". He's like close to 5'11". He's not that short.
5'8".
Kyler Murray went number 1 overall.
Yeah, Kyler Murray would actually be a better quarterback if he was taller. That's the fucked up part. If he's 6'5", it would be a wrap for all y'all. 6'5" with his movement skills, he ain't never missing a receiver downfield. But I mean,
5'10". Bryce Young's 5'10".
yeah, he's a solid 5'10".
Next one.
So the 49ers were talking about getting a tight end in the draft. So what's this mean for George Kittle?
They can't pay everybody.
Yeah,
that offense can run without him. It's been proven. I just wouldn't do it because that'd be really stupid.
Sadly,
that'd be really goddamn stupid to do. But I mean, if you want to keep giving Ayuk the ball, and you have Debo, and you have other receivers, and you have Christian McCaffrey.
But I think the thing that he does that they can't do is cooking
block.
That. Well, besides that, but cooking that.
He got that Kelsey roll.
In that 5 to 8 yard range when you really need a first down or a touchdown in the end zone, like his intermediate game is just like crazy. He finds ways to get open, way he sees the field, his body, his size, like
he's like the 4th option on that team now.
I know, but he's just so clutch.
Trade Ayuk.
I mean, nah, they're not doing that. He's trying to pay an offensive receiver. Nah, you need receivers on that team.
Yeah, so draft another.
Unless you're going to use Trey Lance in like some Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, triple option stuff to kind of get it that 10 yards when you need it on a 3rd and 10 or plus in the red zone, 3rd and 8, 3rd and goal from the 8. Like, I think you got to keep him, like, especially when you still have 2 young quarterbacks that you got to figure out what you're going to do with.
But this is a deep tight end
class. He's their safety.
This is a deep tight end class.
Yeah, and you can still draft one late.
Yeah, but there's a decent amount of receivers, too.
They got to pay.
You can get the dude. You can get plenty of developmental tight ends who could develop in a starter in a year or 2.
They still have to pay 97. They still got to pay Bosa. And some other people.
Or they can just trade him for like 2 firsts.
No, they're never trading Bosa. That'd be stupid. But they could trade Kittle because he's like the 4th option. McCaffrey gets all the runs and all the catches. So you pretty much got 3 receivers already. With Debo, and I don't know why I'm forgetting Ayuk and McCaffrey. That's your offense. Kittle just gets the scraps. And if you know that, and he's not going to take another pay cut, trade him to the Raiders. I'm just saying.
Okay, of course you did say the Raiders.
Trade him to Miami.
Titans.
Shit. Trade him to Miami.
The Titans because he lives in Nashville, so it just makes sense.
That's disgusting because Tennessee is where offensive skill players going to die too.
He's probably. I mean, if he were to request a trade, he'd probably say trade the Titans.
Nah, he should go to Miami and just eat.
I mean, yeah, that would be great.
Miami or Vegas, because who else is going to get you the ball but Jimmy G and Tua?
But then they would have to pay him. That's the problem. I don't know if Miami would want to
The Raiders will pay him.
Well, the Raiders, sure, yeah.
I think
guess.
the reason why he wants to get paid is because, like you said, he knows he's a fourth option, and so he knows he's not going to put up those big numbers to get that tight end 1, receiver 2 money.
So trade me where I'm really going to be utilized.
But instead, I think it's going to work itself out. He's going to play another year. He's probably going to have a down year, and then they'll probably not be able. They probably won't have to pay him, or they'll trade him for cheap to someone else.
Remember, he was a third round pick. Don't forget that.
You either what is it? You either
die
hero, being a hero or live long enough to become the villain.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. All right, next one, Nikki.
Plays Metro Boomin.
All right. It says Jim Nagy likes Tony Romo in the booth.
Yeah, Kenny's guy, Jim Nagy.
Oh my God, who cares what that guy said, bro?
Kenny's guy, Jim Nagy, came to the aid of Tony Romo.
Is he related to Matt?
He was doing an interview and basically was like,
I had nothing to do with this.
Leave Tony Romo alone. Like, he's great in the booth. So you got to take her attention on that, Kenny.
I don't know since
people have been talking mess about Tony Romo in the booth.
I mean, have I been talking mess about Tony Romo in the booth?
I actually don't think he's that bad either, but he's
I never
not
thought
great.
I feel like he's good in the booth.
He's entertaining.
He's all right.
It's fire in the booth.
He's not great. He's definitely not Drew Brees.
I mean, he's funny.
Wow.
But he's also not Peyton Manning.
Drew Brees was pretty awful on TV, actually.
I know. That's
People
what I'm
hating him
saying.
behind the
Crazy,
scenes.
bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's not Drew Brees, but he's also not Peyton
You have a
Manning.
much larger sample size to
He's-
shit on.
He's impressive. Like, he actually does a great job of explaining rules. Sometimes, yeah. But, I mean, shit.
He's better than Rich Gannon.
Hey, first off, that's not fair. He's been a Raiders announcer for how long? That's not fair. That makes
He
everybody
hasn't
judge.
been a Raiders announcer.
He spoke on the
does CBS.
analyst. He's been a Raiders analyst.
He's not a Raiders analyst. He's
Okay.
a CBS analyst.
Who, when he talks about the Raiders,
He can
shit gets sticky. Remember when Eric Dickerson said, "I'm gonna stop talking about the Raiders"?
Shut up, bro.
Because he breaks my heart.
Bro, I had to hear my dad call him fucking Jimmy Gannon all fucking weekend, bro. He's like, yeah, they had no expectations for Gannon either. Look how that turned out. I was like,
Okay, yeah.
God, Dad. I was like, you don't believe that.
Papa Camarillo.
You've been shitting on these 49er fans for 7 years, and now you're going to be like, yeah.
Because it's fun to do. It's
got
fun to shit on
Jimmy
Niners
Gannon.
fans. It's fun to shit on Niners fans because they're disingenuous. Because y'all were dead ass quiet when the Niners were trash for about 15 years, and all of a sudden you show up.
Yeah,
like,
that wasn't long, 15 years.
all of a sudden y'all just showed up.
It was long enough for people to feel bad for the 49ers for a little bit.
It was like, oh, we're good again, and then y'all just became real out of pocket. Y'all worse than Rams fans.
All right.
They'll be bad again soon.
Next one.
Let's see here.
Yeah, so Lil Yachty is suing a crypto company that
It was
basically
like $6.5 million. Yeah.
basically used his likeness to kind of promote their app. Yeah, I think he's suing for like $6 million and some change or something like that.
Good for him.
But yeah, I'm just waiting for the other end of this kind of spectrum. I'm waiting for these athletes to start catching some lawsuits because
And the AI
I mean,
situation.
well, maybe Lil Yachty didn't know. These other cats did, like Steph Curry, Tom Brady. Like,
oh, yeah.
they got some questions to answer. So we'll see.
That their
That
lawyer,
is true.
will be like, no, next question.
Shout out to Darren McFadden. He lost money on crypto before it was cool.
Shit. You know who lost a lot of? Well, he lost more weight than he did crypto. Actually, I take that back. Russell Okung.
I don't like how you said that.
Russell Okung.
I don't like how you
I'm not
said
supposed to
that.
pronounce the G.
I don't know, man.
Okung.
I don't know.
I don't know how I'm supposed to.
I don't like how you said that.
Okung?
Yeah, there you go.
That sounds worse.
Then Okun?
Like, he's not a coon. Like, he's not.
I don't like how you
He's
said
not.
that, bro.
Is it an Irish coon? What the fuck is that, dude?
Can you say that? You said Irish. Are you kidding me?
There's no apostrophe in his last name, but I understand. You look at the spelling, and it's like, how do you say your last name, dude?
Could you imagine being at an interview like,
I don't want to get punched for saying your name wrong. Could you just say it? Say it slowly.
He's gonna tackle you,
And
dude.
it's probably something way longer, like Okudah.
No.
Oh, you think they just shortened it?
I like Akon has a long ass name. That scamming ass motherfucker. He has a long ass name.
Don't ask an African dude about racism.
Like some of these guys.
Yeah, like one of
their
my
names be Larry, and then what's your real name?
Yeah, no,
Madafe Olabutu.
no,
Shimon.
literally,
Like, what the fuck, bro?
Literally, I had
87
two teammates
syllables
like
of your
that.
goddamn name.
We called him Max, but his real name is like
Prince
Yeah.
Owandu,
Yeah.
and then 87 other words with hyphens. It's like, dog, what the fuck? You can't even write your shit down on one sheet of paper. You got to skip to the second line.
And then he was talking shit about that dude from Tesla who got that lawsuit for racism.
Oh yeah, because he fucked off. He fucked it off. First, he got like 170 million.
But he did it in like his real, African
Because they stab each other in the back.
downplaying racism shit.
He wanted more. He wanted more than 15.
He was
and ended
like,
up with 3.8.
he was like, you got greedy. Should have just stuck with the 17.
You knew they were gonna fuck you when you got the 172 million.
It's just an N word or something was his post. Like,
oh no,
okay.
that dude. No, that dude's a coon. That dude's a coon.
Okay.
Because you wouldn't say that to a Jewish person. You wouldn't say you don't have the balls to talk to Jewish people like that and denounce.
Well, he's African.
Yeah, but
He's
I'm
always
saying.
been African.
But that's what I'm saying.
He was like the
Someone
first
says
person
that
I
to
ever
me,
met in my
bro.
life that was like, I'm not black, I'm African.
But that's what
And
I'm
now
saying.
he's a doctor.
He probably has a white wife.
Lives in Indiana.
He lives in Indiana.
Yeah. He went to San Diego.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he
Bruh.
probably has a long list of white women in his closet, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
Damn,
That's actually
bro.
what we bonded over back in the day. But he
Yeah.
cool. He posts funny
That
ass
dude
fucking
would
memes.
sell me into
Outside of
slavery
that, bro.
in
Outside
2
of that,
seconds.
Hey, he used to give me rides, man.
That's cool, but that's you. That's not.
Really? He used to be your Uber.
He has.
Yeah, his parents too. I never talked to his parents, but they would give me a ride.
I wonder why. I wonder
You
why.
never talked to them even in the car.
I wonder why.
Oh, bro, they didn't speak. I mean, they spoke English, but
No, they
didn't
definitely
speak
spoke English if they got here and been living this
they
long.
They didn't speak English, but they spoke
They
English.
they don't speak English to you. They don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
Like,
was.
No, but anybody, like anyone.
Yeah, anybody who's
their
not
friends.
from their tribe or their
Yeah,
fucking country.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you fled
let's
here like
see.
cowards and couldn't make it where you lived, but you come here and talk shit to people who actually built the country up. That's wild to me.
All right. Well, don't get me started about Mexican people shitting on people who don't speak Spanish.
Bruh.
And Somalians, like there's a whole fucking group of immigrants, Canadians too.
Like all these people are coming over here and like, oh yeah, we can
America's
listen to
this.
we
Like,
can listen to our Spanish music and shit. Yeah, you can now.
you could have listened to it
But
in your
during the
homeland
50s, in the 60s,
when you
couldn't
weren't here.
really do that shit.
Like when you weren't allowed to be here, and
Yeah.
black people and everybody else, mostly black people, civil rights bill, allowed for immigrants to come over here in masses. And then you just come here and shit on black people. Like my grandmother didn't fight off police officers because they're like, hey, we don't like how you doing people in those other countries. Let alone we find out they went to your country and put drugs in our community and then you call us crackheads. That's wild. Whew.
Damn, bro.
Don't get me started on Scarface.
All right, last one.
Reagan, bro, for real.
Is Vegas only has the hots for Stroud and Young.
That's free smoke, free smoke. Hey, free smoke, free smoke.
Devontae
Hey,
was in the
Lighting
meeting?
blunts over here.
dude. I think the Raiders are just trying to make it look like they don't want to, like, because the trading up to number 3 is becoming so competitive.
And stupid.
Mhm.
They're trying to make it look like they're not trying to move up,
The Panthers really fucked this draft up.
but
Yeah, they did.
I think they are still trying to move up. I think they like Richardson, and they probably like Levis too.
Somebody gonna take a look.
And they definitely like Hooker. I can guarantee you they're one of those teams that are like,
They
Hooker's
probably
our
do
third
like Hookers,
quarterback.
bro.
Like, we just don't know. Like, but
Yeah,
honestly, what I
that's-
got from that smoke is this: either they're gonna try to get Hooker in the second, or trade back and try to get him, or they're just gonna fucking piss off everyone and take Hayner in the third.
Trying to tell people.
They're probably gonna take Hayner in the third, bro.
No,
They're probably going to take a tackle in the
DTR.
first round, take a corner in the second, and then take Hainer in the third.
They'll fucking take Bergeron and tackle nobody.
And probably still take DTR in the fifth, just so we can all be like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, because they lost
and still not take a linebacker.
Yeah, that's my thing. They need a corner and a linebacker and a safety in this draft.
They need a player at every position on defense and a player at every position on
I like
offensive
Brian
line.
Branch, but I wouldn't take him that high because, I mean, he's not. Like, I would take him at the end of the first round. But so, shout out to Phil Jones. It's his birthday. Happy 32nd
Happy birthday.
Yay.
A couple other people we
He's
know
old.
whose birthday it is. I just don't remember them on the top of my head.
All right. Fade or fair? Red Zone ticket prices. They came out this week.
I'm not allowed to speak on this.
DirecTV moving over to YouTube. I believe the first tier was like with ads was like $338, and the tier without ads is like $448. I'm gonna say it's definitely a fade because wasn't it only like $300, and then it's been going down in price? It was like $150 or like $200 for digital a couple years ago. So to me, it's definitely a fade because what is YouTube really gonna actually do to make it better? Like, if you can actually let me log in two different places at once so I can share my login, then I'm cool with the upcharge. Outside of that, though, like, what are you really going to do to make it better? Like, the red zone was already, like, pretty much perfect, bro. Like, red zone, Sunday ticket, like, all that stuff. Like, really, how are you going to make it better? But, yeah, they were talking about on the news. I think it'll be good for bars because people will get out of their house and go watch the games at bars again. So
True.
I think that will be good for them. But yeah, I think it's kind of fucked. I don't know why Google did that. I guess they just, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me because these people are, yeah, but these people are giving you their data. So you should want their data and you should want their eyeballs. Like, that should be enough. I don't know why you're trying to upcharge. Like, you know who these people are. They're NFL fanatics. They show up across. They have disposable income. They're a really valuable audience. So I don't know why you're gonna make them pay so much just to get your product. But yeah. All right, next one. Rudy Gobert socked his teammate Kyle Anderson, and then backed up, and then got suspended for the following playing game after the Timberwolves gave up 4 first-round picks to get him. Definitely a fade, bro. You don't sock someone and then back up, bro. Like, that's like, you can't be the aggressor and then also cower away behind your teammates like a little softy when you're the bigger dude in the altercation anyway.
I mean, that's what France is known for as a country. So what do you expect?
Ooh, touche.
And punching down on people, whoever. I will tell you, like, if there's
I
a
call
hell,
up Ibaka, bro.
if there's a hell, a lot of old French people from the past are in it because what y'all did to Haiti is wrong. What you did to Haiti is fucking wrong, and you know it. Denmark, it's a couple other places. I've done some of these countries, these African countries. Chickens are coming home to roost. That's all I'm saying.
Call Batum to mix his shit up.
I mean,
honestly,
they also army Axis powers in the World Wars.
Oh yeah, Mussolini, all those motherfuckers. Like, bottom line is, hell, there's a whole song about what fucking France did. Shout out to Cold Personality by Living Color. But yeah, Rudy Gobert's been a bitch. Punching a guard, you punching a backup guard.
This is
Kyle
more
Anderson.
French than usual.
Like, bro, I would love to see you punch Anthony Davis like that. I would love to see
Anthony
you punch.
Davis probably wouldn't do anything, honestly.
He wouldn't, but it would be funny to see. Oh, really, Anthony? Anthony would have to get gassed up, like extra gassed up.
Nah.
Because you can't get punched by Gobert.
He would punch him like 3 days later after LeBron was talking shit to him for the whole fucking 5 days.
He would elbow him in the ribs and dunk on him.
He'd be like, bro, I didn't even go to college and I would have slept him.
Like, for real. And you
got
Kyle
stopped
Anderson,
by a
really?
French dude, bro. Like, really?
Nah, but I think the whole team kind of wants to fuck Rudy Gobert up. You could tell. Kyle Anthony Towns just was the last one to react. He was the last one to react. horribly. You can't play basketball. Yeah.
Not in the U.S. anyway.
No, Pete just can't play basketball, period.
I made the first one.
Oh. Oh, yeah?
I'm 1 for 3 from the field right now. That's fine. All right.
Bottom
Rants.
line is, though, yeah. He, just this is why I don't respect NBA players, and I don't think most of them can fight. You're only tall. You're tall just because for a fucking a scientific, I don't know, accident. Like biology just happened, and you just happen to fucking be 7 feet tall.
Like the Powerpuff Girls?
Nah, he's not. He doesn't have sugar and spice and everything nice. He's just kind of a bitch. Like these NBA dudes can't fight. Like none of you guys are tough like that. Like be having little ass guns on your IG and shit, just doing dumb shit. This is why like people aren't reluctant to rush football players because we're mentally unhinged on a certain level. Like if you're willing to put a helmet on and run into a motherfucker full speed with no care for your body, people when they get you outside the pads aren't gonna rush you and fight you. Especially now that it's cats who are 280 running 4.40s and shit. That defensive lineman for Northwestern, they call him an edge. This motherfucker's really like 6'1", 6'2", 280. He's really a D tackle running a 4.4. They just can't label it that. But he might go high in the first round. Don't be surprised if the Raiders take him. I'm just letting you know, Pete. But bottom line is, yeah, these basketball players, like, there's like maybe 5% of y'all that got hands. And most of them are retired because, like, these old NBA cats don't play that shit. But, like, these young NBA dudes, like, no, y'all been playing AAU. You ain't never really actually had
Holding
to...
each other's hands.
You didn't when you did play high school basketball, your team was up by so much, like, you probably would have got packed out by the opposing team because they know, like, look, this motherfucker gonna come in here and try to big time us after whooping our ass on the AAU circuit all year. So one of you motherfuckers, you know you're not going, like, you're going to go to a JUCO, bro. You're probably going to major in science. Hit this motherfucker in the ribs. Like, we'll back your play, bro. His teammates don't even like him, so if we stomp him out, ain't nothing going to happen. And trust me, don't think it'll happen. Don't think some of these cats out here, they got to go to the G League. None of your high school people like you. They don't fuck with you. You got a bad attitude, and then when you never make it to the league, you're just wandering in the G League forever. It's like, oh, that's why we don't fuck with basketball players like that. But also, shout out to Kenneth Lofton Jr. for the Grizzlies. He seems like a star. He's got to keep that weight down.
He's really going to blossom, I think.
Yeah, I was just worried because he's a big dude, but he's not tall. So it's like, you're a power forward, bro. That weight.
Big baby.
Yeah. But he's looking more like Baby Randolph. Baby Zach Randolph. So good for him. I just hope he keeps that weight down. Doesn't pull a Zion and be like, oh, I'm not going to play because my mental, like, shut your soft ass up.
That's fucked up.
Nah,
all right, rants.
Kobe would have been like, I'm fucking playing.
Rants. Who wants to go first? Like, Lucas, you got a lot of stuff to say.
Got a whole lot of shit to say. We should just let him go. Let him cook.
Dude? All right, man.
With no socks on. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm putting the socks on. That's right, dude. All right. Anyways, fuck JetBlue. They can suck my dick.
Ooh. Oh, God.
Yeah.
How you hate on one of the best airlines out there?
Shit on the best airline out there.
The extra leg room for nothing?
Nah, what extra leg room, dude? Their shit's so small, bro.
No, it's not.
Bro, I almost got first class on JetBlue one time. And when I did get first class, the seat was long as fuck.
And they give you free snacks and free drinks.
They will feed you. They'll give you multiple cups of orange.
They'll give you multiple They'll give you multiple stuff.
Maybe you can.
I was on Delta for my Kentucky flight, and they had way more leg room on there, and they had snacks, so it was like no problem.
Delta's not bad either.
And Delta lets you carry 2 bags, by the way. JetBlue only lets you carry 1 on the plane, which is fucking annoying.
Really? JetBlue used to let you have 2?
Nah, JetBlue only lets you have 1 now with the blue basic or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna have to cram all this stuff for my flight on Monday, because otherwise they'll make me, upgrade my seat for like $200 or something. But yeah, fuck them. So, you know, uh,
All right. Nikki?
I don't have much to say, to be honest. Yeah.
How's your week
I
been?
booked that-
How's life going? You ready for the spring game?
What'd you say?
I said, how's your week been? How's life going? Are you ready for the spring game? Like,
My week blew ass. Super stressful, to be honest. Super annoyed all week.
I wonder what.
I'm not excited about the USC game on Saturday.
wow.
I have to get up at like 3:30 in the morning.
Jesus.
I'll save you a water bottle. I see you. I don't know where. I don't think you're gonna be in the press box, but I'll see you. Maybe
they're acting all kinds of crazy over this, and not even like 20,000 people are gonna show up. And
but it's gonna feel like 50K for no fucking reason.
And I don't know. They're stressing me out, to be honest. But I got all of my major vendors booked for my wedding, which is cool.
Bro, fucking Vo. Let's
Congrats.
go. Let's go. Oh, sorry.
Hell yeah.
I still have to get a cake baker and someone to do my makeup, but like I feel like that's not going to be hard.
Yeah, that's easy. You can find that on Instagram.
All the big things like the venue and the florist and all that stuff is already done. I'm going to announce my bridesmaids sometime this month. I'm actually going back to Texas next week, actually, for another friend's wedding.
She's been taking notes the whole time.
And kind of like see how their wedding goes. And then I'm going to be like, yeah, I hated that. Just going to be like,
smart. Very smart.
Are you going to come out to War Pigs?
Probably not. I'm thinking the song I'm going to walk out to is the song called "On the Nature of Daylight." So
sounds really beautiful. Sounds beautiful. Salute to you. Salute to you.
Salute.
But other than that, yeah, pretty chill, I guess.
Kenny?
Dope. Been an interesting week. The spring game's pretty much over. It's gonna be a ways till the Pac-12 media day. That'll be like the next big thing. So this should be interesting. It's been a while since I've been back in the Collie. It'll be.
Please don't fucking call it that.
It's always been the Collie,
bro.
I'm not calling it Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum.
Isn't it a Colo? Wouldn't it be a Colo?
What the fuck is a Colo?
Isn't there an O in there?
No, it's Collie.
Oh, I can't spell.
Coliseum. Collie for short.
And I literally work there.
Wait, nobody calls it the Collie?
No, bro.
Yeah, that sounds stupid, bro.
I used to call it the Collie as a
Just
kid.
call it Expo Park, bro.
That's disrespectful. Expo Park. That's nasty work. I mean, yeah, it's
the Coliseum like normal people do.
True. Yeah, all right, I guess, sure. But it should be fun.
Oh, you guess.
No, you know what? Don't let people dictate your life. You do you, bro.
I was like, Lucas over here talking, and I'm like, so you want to stay home Saturday? Okay, cool. Takes one email or a text. Just let you know, FYI.
All right, dude.
Man over here it's had smoke all episode. That's interesting. But yeah, anyway, so my nephew decided like to get in a slap off with his mom. I'm just like, this kid has fire. It's kind of funny. Like, even though it was playful, but it's like, oh yeah, he's gonna get to a size, not an age. He's gonna get to a size where he's gonna be play fighting with his mom. What the fuck just happened?
Bro, I can hear you. Just finish your fucking rant.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, keep going.
Jesus.
I don't know. No, my shit just.
We can hear you. You just keep talking. You're almost done.
All right, everybody shut up. All right. But anyway, yeah, it's like he's going to get to a size where my sister's going to realize, yeah, I can't play with this motherfucker. He hits way too hard. And it's just funny, like, seeing that realization. Because at a certain point, my mom was like, yeah, I'm not playing fighting with your big ass. Like, this shit ridiculous. And he's going to be 2 in like a month or so. So it's just like, I remember those days. My mom just looked at me like, this is a goddamn shame. Yeah.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck Rudy Gobert.
All right, I spent last weekend. Got out to my family's annual Easter reunion. It was good to see some of my cousins I hadn't seen in a couple of years. Have a couple of drinks, kick it. I missed a lot of the good food, but yeah, man. Just pro tip 101: if you're having a family reunion, don't bring hot dogs, bro. Everybody brings hot dogs.
Oh no!
We had like
Glizzies?
We had
No
like
way.
50 packs of hot dogs. My dad was like, bro,
Oh,
who's going to
that's
eat all
disgusting.
these hot dogs, man?
Fucking glizzy gobblers.
We had like a charcuterie
Shove those
board of
wieners
fucking
down your
hot
throat.
dogs, bro. Like, there's so many different kinds and shapes of hot dogs. Like, bro.
That's so gross.
Bro, my
dude.
dad's going to be eating hot dogs for like 3 months at least, man. And there was all
Wait, he
kinds of
took 'em all?
buns. I'm sure he ended up taking a shit ton of them home because people just bring them and it's like, bro, like, because they
Oh
just want to
my
bring
God,
something.
dude.
But it's like, he was like, man,
Ugh.
they should just give me that $15 or just bring me a 30-pack. Like, it's not that complicated. But yeah, my other cousin threw on some tri-tips. I didn't get to taste those, but they looked bomb. And then from there, I went to the LAFC game, which was cool. Been trying to make it to the BMO Arena, formerly known as Bank of California Stadium. It's actually a sick-ass venue. Like, you get really close to the grass. You can see everything really up close. Like, it's an amazing venue. Like, it made me sad I didn't go to Rolling Loud when they had it there a couple years ago. But, yeah, the venue was sick. They have their own custom beer with, like, their own logo, which was pretty cool. I also tried a Death Row seltzer, which was pretty good. And, yes, it was great, but Snoop chose it, so it's not racist. And, yeah, man, that was pretty much my weekend. Next weekend, hopefully I survive. I guess I'm going to Blink Coachella. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I may or may not record this podcast live from the Coachella parking lot. So, we'll see how that goes.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, why not?
Holy shit.
Just talk to random drunk people.
Who's the headliner this year?
A lot of people.
I mean, like, I know Bad Bunny is probably one of the headliners, but like
Frank Ocean, Bad Bunny, Calvin Harris.
every
Blink
time I see
182.
Frank Ocean, I just believe he's not
Blink
going to show up.
182.
Every time I
He's-
see him,
yeah,
I
he's
believe he's
already
not going
been-
to show up.
He's already been planning excuses for like 6 months, so we'll see.
I got a fucking hot dog charcuterie deep dive on YouTube. I'm going to go down. I don't know what the fuck Frank Ocean does.
All right, well, that's Touchdowns and Tangents, TDs_tangents on Twitter and Instagram, touchdownsandtangents.com. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for fucking with us. Shout out to your favorite podcast app where you can find this. Touchdowns and Tangents, we're out.
Peace.
Actually, under an hour and a half, too.